This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low heavy. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Puts one in the pocket. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Just out of range for that throw. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. All right, what's coming up next? They break things off to take a quick breather. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Shows the medium kick. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Who's going to start things off? Connects with medium kick, experiencing burnout. Neither of them willing to back off here. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Burnout activates. Ooh, you never... Oh my God, what a throw tech! Big opportunity coming. Miraculous grab. Now they can use drive. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 can't use an overhead. Oh, yo! Raw super here? Fights back with authority. Oh, critical art now? Pumps the brakes on the impact. They're recovered. Gets the tip with the low heavy. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits them with a stopping block. Big, low, reaching heavy. Picks up some damage with a long, reaching attack. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The jump in catches them. Sticks the combo. Gets the knockdown, and now, and the throw ends the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Shows the medium kick. Switches it up. Doesn't miss a beat. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Did well to get the buff in there. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Checks with a medium kick. Crowns him from above. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Are we gonna see a comeback? Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Time to go for broke. What are they gonna do? Fight the low kick hits. Yo, critical art now? Quick beat, there's a burnout. The drive impact doesn't work. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. This is a critical moment. Stun City, Poppy closes it out. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Long-range fireball to break the silence. Hits with the overhead. Throws them to negate the block. Was well in range to score the throw. Still slugging it out here. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Knockdown. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Blocks the low heavy. All right, what's coming up next? Decides to buff up while they can. Can't tech the throw. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. Burnout activates. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? That combo did decent damage. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Meter management is going to be a huge factor right now. Pokes with a medium kick. Triggers the feng shui engine. The real jury's coming out to play. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now just goes for it at this range. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Player 1, excellent block. They're taking a step back. Nothing stops this train. Drops him hard. Low heavy. Not much life left. Oh my god, they just choked it up. The drive impact doesn't work. Player, what a finish! Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws him. What's next? Did well to get the buff in there. The throw connects for counter hit damage. That throw hits for a punish counter. They can't take out of it. Deftly shuts out the jumper. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 2 chases him down. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Keeping them away. Checks them with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive defense. Going in, player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. The low! What'll happen here? Shows a medium kick. There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. The low kick hits. Here comes the corner pressure. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player 1 knocks them out of the air. Drops them. Ooh, sets up with the jump in. Oh no! Player chisels them down. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Low kicks are a no-go. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Saw that low heavy coming. What's the play here? The low kick connects, picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Takes a trip. Down to the wire. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1, they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Life lead opens up. Flashes him. Brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? A quick breather. Player 1 in there! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Opts to create space to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Heats it up with a combo into super.
Kaisen Daikai Revenue! Playtime's over!
That felt good, didn't it?
Wow, that's some big time damage there. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. What'll happen when he brushes that off and keeps going? Are we gonna see a comeback here?
Crowns him from above! Connects with the Tenperen!
Both absolutely refusing to give up ground.
Drops in with a Tatsu!
Hits them with a quick low kick. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak